Hi, and welcome to Racing with Remy. I'm your host, Remy, and today I'm recording with my dad this week.
Hello.
And today we're covering the races at Martinsville for Cup Series and Xfinity Series. And just so you know, there was a rain delay. That's the reason why the Xfinity Series was on Sunday.
It's also the reason the Cup Series was on Sunday. They were supposed to race at night. Xfinity was started on Friday night. The Cup started on Saturday night. Both of them had rain delays before they could finish. They had to finish both of them on Sunday. And hopefully you saw Remy's reacts to the ending of both of those races available on our YouTube channel.
But before we begin, I just want to tell you that my analytics show you that about 70% of you guys watching aren't actually subscribed. Come on, guys, what's up with that? Could you please hit the subscribe button? You guys watch my videos every day anyway, so you might as well just do it. And ring the notification bell while you're at it.
I don't know if they watch your videos every day, but I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm sure your loyal fans do as well. All right, but let's begin with the Blue-Emu. Was it Maximum Pain Relief 500 from Martinsville?
I'm just going to add in a quick tease about Rusty Wallace waving the green flag.
Okay, yeah, he waved the green flag for this race. Tell us more about Rusty real quick.
He was a NASCAR legend who did terrible at tracks like Daytona and Talladega, but did great everywhere else.
Yes, he's a 7-time winner at Martinsville. I believe 54 career wins. The 1989 Series champion. And he is in the NASCAR Hall of Fame. Was inducted back in 2013. But yes, he waved the green flag to get the race started. So, Remy, tell us what happened.
So the first thing that happened was James Davidson crashed.
James Davidson, who is normally an IndyCar driver, he's trying out NASCAR this year, not doing so hot.
And then we had the rain delay, as I talked about. And so the next thing that happened after that was Kurt Busch ended up crashing.
Yes, Kurt Busch driving the number 1 car. What's up? What's next?
So the next thing that happened was Ryan Blaney won stage 1.
Yes, Ryan Blaney has had a very good year when it comes to winning stages, but not so great of a year when it comes to winning races.
Yeah. And so the next thing that happened was Ryan Newman got loose and spun out, and Matty D hit him. Matty D as Matt DiBenedetto.
Yes, a little bit of a spin there for Newman. Little rough time there, but, got something going. All right, what's next, buddy?
So, the next thing that happened was Kyle Busch had a crash.
Yeah, I think we saw, they said something broke on the car. They said all of his tires were up. He managed to not hit anything and got it spun back around to stay on the lead lap, so good for him. But yeah, something broke. I think Clint Boyer was speculating that it might be something to do with his brakes, because it didn't look like his car was slowing down in the corner. But what happened next?
So the next thing that happened was Brad Keselowski, Daniel Suarez, and Cole Custer ended up crashing.
Yes, this was an interesting 3-car crash there. Brad spun around, got some damage, but kept going. Suarez, I think, got lapped, but kept going, because I think both of them were in the bigger crash later in the race. Yep. I don't know if Custer was able to keep going or not. Martinsville is a track where the cars get beat up a lot, but they can keep going. What happened next?
So the next thing that happened was a 15-car crash involving Ryan Preece, Alex Bowman, Ryan Newman, Kyle Busch, Brad Keselowski, Chris Buescher, Matt DiBenedetto, Michael McDowell, Eric Jones, and some others.
Yes, there were a lot of them here. It started with Kyle Busch and Chris Buescher getting together and spinning around in front of everybody, and there was just nowhere for anyone to go. Ryan Preece wound up with the most damage in the 37 car. You could see flames shooting out from underneath his hood for a little bit. it's Martinsville. It's crazy. It's very tough on cars, but they make them durable to where, some sheet metal gets some damage, but they keep going. All right, what else, buddy?
So, Martin Truex Jr. won the race.
All right, there's another. Well, I believe he's the first repeat winner of the year this year because I believe you said he won at Phoenix.
Yep.
It was the 29th career win for Martin Truex Jr., the 2017 champion, I believe.
Yep.
But, great for Martin. Congratulations. If you saw our Remy's reactions, he was pulling for Chase Elliott to get it done. Elliott finished second. But, congratulations to Martin Truex. He's a really likable guy. So, good job there. But earlier in the day, started Friday night, had a rain delay, then finished earlier in the day on Sunday. The Cookout 250 from the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Remy, tell us what happened.
So the first thing that happened before the rain delay was Riley Herbst crashed.
Ah, yes, Riley Herbst crashed. And then they didn't show it on the highlight reels. We went back and watched to get a fresh thing. But they managed to get through stage one Friday night. And Noah Gragson won stage one. We told you Noah Gragson's been the hard luck kid in the Xfinity Series this year because he's had really good cars every week. He has been close to winning a lot, and crazy things have just happened. But he got some stage points in stage one. Tell us what happened next.
So the next thing that happened was Alex LeBay was involved in the Riley Herbst crash. I forgot to write that on the line there. But then we have Ryan Vargas, I think it was.
Ah, yes. Ryan Vargas had a little crash as well.
It seemed like his engine blew.
No, his engine didn't blow. There was some damage. Well, his engine may have blown after the crash. Let's put it like that, because he ran the front end of the car into something that may have put something in the, ran into and caused the engine to blow at that point. But says it was on a restart. Somebody checks up, somebody behind him can't. That's what kind of happened with Ryan Vargas. All right, what's next, buddy?
So the next thing that happened was Josh Williams' spin.
Yeah, Josh Williams had a little spin there. That was he's another guy that in the Xfinity Series I've never heard of yet. It's a series for up and comers, so I'm anxious to learn more about some of these guys. Well, all right, what happened next, buddy? I believe it was the end of stage 2, right?
Yep, and Daniel Hemrick won stage 2.
Daniel Hemrick. There's another up and comer like Noah Gragson that we've heard a lot in stages. All right, what happened next, bud?
So the next thing that happened was, I think it was Cole Hemrick that crashed.
I thought it was Blaine Perkins and Joe Graff Jr. got together.
No, that one was a little after.
Cole. Okay, I know. Colby Howard. Sorry, you said Cole. I can see that. Colby Howard crashed. There we go. Yes.
Yeah.
I knew it wasn't Hemrick because the only Hemrick in the series is Daniel. But yeah, Colby Howard had a little crash, and then I spoiled what happened next. A little bit later, Blaine Perkins and Joe Graff Jr. got together.
Yep.
Both of them crashed. What happened after that?
Then we have Alex LeBay crashed.
Alex LeBay, who had earlier been involved in the crash with Riley Herbst, crashes again, and then we're coming around to the end. Who won, buddy?
Josh Berry won, and Noah Gragson in the number 9 car was right there in second, which is kind of a coincidence because later in the day, Chase Elliott, who was driving the 9 car, ended up in second.
Yep. Noah Gragson fortunately didn't have a tire cut down. He didn't crash late. Got a good top 5 finish. Came up just short of the win. Unfortunately for the Xfinity Series, this was part of their Dash for Cash series. He was one of 4 drivers eligible for, I forget the exact number of cash, but just straight cash. Straight cash, homie, to quote Randy Moss. But for 4 drivers that were eligible for that, Noah Gragson finished the highest of the 4 of them, finishing in second place behind his teammate Josh Berry, who won his first career Xfinity Series race. I think it said he's won some ARCA races before, but this was his first Xfinity Series win. All right. Now, that's it. That was pretty much it for that. We just had the 2 series of the ones that we covered. But NASCAR's back, as you understand. Formula One, race number 2. The Grand Prix of Italy is this weekend. We'll do our best to check that out. And what series is kicking off, buddy?
IndyCar.
That's right. The IndyCar running the Grand Prix of Alabama this weekend as well. That will be going opposite the Cup Series race. We will have highlights of both. We'll recap both. Hopefully we can get a Remy Reacts for both. We'll be flipping through the channels, hopefully. So, that'll do it for this episode of Racing with Remy.
Also, we have some new merch. Leave a link in the description. We've updated the t-shirts and hoodies. We still have the masks and fanny packs and mugs and cell phone cases the same, though.
All right. Yes, we have some new merch at withmywifepod.com and our Teespring store. We will put the link in the description of our YouTube video. Please check us out there. If you're listening to us on the podcast apps, go to withmywifepod.com. That will be where you can find that as well. We are on every podcatcher that we can get to. There are more out there. We're trying to add all the time. And if you're listening to it, or if you're watching us on YouTube, Remy, tell them what they need to do.
Subscribe, like, ring that notification bell, and comment down below.
That is great. So we'll see you next week on Racing with Remy.
Yep.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.